Oh, we got this.
Okay?
Yes.
Not yet.
You are.
We are.
Yay!
All right, hey, surprise everyone! Guess who? It's me and my lovely assistant, Janaya. So today we are going to be working on a spaghetti. Now, we don't have a lot of ingredients today. It's going to be a simple one, but we are going to use some of the ingredients that we found in the cabinet, in the fridge. Spaghetti is one of those things that you can pretty much do anything with it. We have our jumbo sauce, our container of ragu. No, this is not a plug for ragu. This is just what we found in there. So we're gonna make use of it. When I'm doing spaghetti, even if it's already seasoned, it already has everything in it for you, I still add a few ingredients just to kind of spice it up a little bit. You do it to taste spicy. And we have some Hawaiian rolls. So my lovely assistant, we're gonna make some garlic bread out of these. So that way you make more out of what you have. So here, this is a package of, let's see, 36, 12. Yes, 12. So we're gonna make 24 garlic breads. So you can pretty much use whatever you have. Sometimes you have some leftover hamburger ones. You have some bread. You kind of don't want it to waste. So you can add some, usually you can add some Parmesan cheese. We don't have that. Hey, watch it, baby. You can use whatever you have. So today, just use some leftover Hawaiian rolls that we found in the freezer. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, they're tasty. And you add butter, some garlic, Italian seasoning, whatever you have, it's to taste. Dress it up a bit. So I already have our water boiling. Are you looking for?
Spray for them. We're just gonna put them on there like that.
Oh, spray. Okay, we do not have any spray, so we're just gonna put it on there. I think it should be fine. Okay.
There's butter in the freezer.
Right there. Well, we have, this is margarine,
It's all up in our
not,
face.
not butter. I mean, it'll do the
Whatever,
trick.
it'll work, okay?
It'll work.
Still smeared on it?
We also have, well, these are in the freezer, I don't know if that's saying, but we'll just use that. I think it'll be fine. I don't think you need to put it on there. It'll just put you're gonna cut open your breads.
No, just put it on this bread.
And here's a knife. Cut
Put it on
those
the bread
open.
itself.
And we're gonna begin with our pasta. I usually like to break them in half so that when you serve, you don't have a lot of noodles. It's easier. I think it's easier to serve that way. So I'm gonna open this package.
Nice. Look at that form. Anybody agree? It's you?
Oh, thanks. What form? Okay,
This form
so
is cracking.
maybe a little too many.
That's not too soon. Nice job. Look at that. Beautiful form. It's important to push from the inside out.
And we are using organic. You can use any pasta you have. You could use penny pasta. Angel hair is one of my favorites. It's faster to cook.
Yeah.
So,
Would not suggest Orzo.
Huh?
So would not suggest Orzo, it's a little more.
and little trick, if you have like leftover sauce, you could actually sometimes put it onto your bread and make like mini pizzas, and you could add whatever you want to, whatever you have in the fridge. Pepperoni, just cheese, that's all you have. So, such a quiet audience today.
Yeah, jeez. Hi, everyone.
Yes, there is people in here. I
Yeah,
know
we
it
ain't by
didn't-
ourselves.
Yeah, we're not by ourselves. There's a full house in here. I know it didn't seem like it, but they're all in here. They're watching us very seriously. Yes.
Talking over you.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could
Come on,
actually hear
join the
us.
moment. Okay, so.
So when you have the sauce, where do you go?
Sit.
Oh, let me get our jumbo container.
I like,
sauce.
I like a little meat in my sauce.
Wow.
What's easy to do?
Okay,
Wow.
okay, for meat, you could do,
Oh,
the
geez.
traditional is, some people do hamburger meat, I've done that too. You could do ground sausage, that's also like, you just get one of those little rolls. That's easy to do now with spaghetti. I know some people shop, but what I put in mine, I put cottage cheese.
What?
Yes.
Never heard of this.
A lot of people have it, and then they try it.
So you put it in the sauce?
I put it in the sauce. I put
Okay, so it's creamy.
so it's creamy. It's kind of like it's cheese. It's another form of cheese. So I
Just made in college.
just made in
Yeah.
the cottage put into a
That's
tub,
thicker.
and voila, cottage cheese. So I do that. I've done it for years. I've gotten people look at me strange, but then they taste it and they realize, okay, because it's actually inexpensive.
How
It's like
much do you put in? So not for this, but like a regular jar that's what, 12 ounces?
maybe half of a 16-ounce container. So just depending on this, how much you're making, and you do it to taste, and then I add Parmesan. Now, you could do the fresh Parmesan, and sometimes what's easier that you have stored is just the container of the, the dried. So I put that into my sauce too, so it gives it a nice, like, it fills it out. It's not just red sauce.
It's kind of runny.
Yeah, it's runny. So cottage cheese, Parmesan cheese are some of my tricks. I've been
Okay, so
to.
my question, if you have someone that's not a fan of cottage cheese, would they know it's in there?
They would know, but it's, people use ricotta cheese. Now that's expensive. That could be like, a little tub is like $4 to $5. Nowadays, I don't know, maybe $6. Cottage cheese is still about the same. It's about
Yeah, about
maybe
2
$2.50. I mean, depending on your brand, what you get, store brand is just as good.
So that picky person that doesn't like cottage cheese wouldn't know the difference. You could tell them it's ricotta, and they wouldn't know the difference.
They could see it, because you could see like the curds in there, but the flavor, you're not tasting like, oh, okay, this is cottage cheese. You'll visually be able to see it, but you won't be able to taste it like that. So I've been doing that, and now my daughters do it because they thought, and over the years, they've got married, the in-laws or the husbands, there's like, okay, we like it. So they thought cottage cheese, they used to look at my daughters weird too, but now they don't, everyone got over it, and it's really good.
So
I
it
mean,
started out with your daughters looking at you weird.
yes,
And then
going on.
Their husbands looked at you weird. Now we're looking at you.
Yeah, no, I haven't, I'm taking it out. I'm taking it from the house to the public. Everyone's looking at me weird, but that's okay. I know it tastes good. I have proof that, everyone enjoys it. So, and I think it's just saving money, finding different tricks as you start cooking, finding different tricks to make your food tasty, and also saving money. I mean,
That's easy.
okay, so we're gonna check the pasta. Looking good. So what are your tricks to make spaghetti? Do you have anything special that you put in yours?
I like to do the veggies. I like to do the, like, fresh tomato in there and put some mushroom in there.
So you take
Sometimes
a
some
regular
olive.
Sauce, chop that stuff up and throw it in.
Yes.
And I know we've done a lot of pastas here. You don't always have to do a sauce. You can do just olive oil and Parmesan, or maybe some fresh spinach. There's noodles, spaghetti, pasta. It's just kind of a blank canvas. You can add anything you want to it, whatever you like.
My boys like just any kind of pasta, throw a little butter on it, and they're good.
Yeah, that's one of the favorites for my grandkids too. Just a little bit of Parmesan cheese and pepper. They like a lot of pepper. Yeah, they ask for it. They look at it and say, there's no pepper on here. So they know, so I always just put it on there. Yeah, but you can do whatever you want to do to dress it up. Butter, Parmesan cheese. I mean, we can go on and on about.
Cottage cheese.
Now, what are we doing with
Favorite fruit.
the Italian seasoning? What are we gonna do with
Okay,
that?
so all the seasonings. I just kind of looked around, see what we had in there. We could, okay, so we have granulated garlic, which is just plain, there's no salt. And then we have some Italian seasoning, and then we have our garlic salt.
Garlic salt.
Now the giant is back.
Oh, now he decides.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
So we have, you could just be grated garlic on it. It's a little plain. You don't want to bite into just plain garlic. And this is mostly just to kind of dress it up. So I add the garlic, salt to give it a little, seasoning.
This is all going on the bread.
It's all
Yeah.
going on the bread. So a little bit of garlic salt, granulated garlic, just a touch to kind of enhance this one, and this one for color.
What color?
Yeah, just to make it, yeah.
For color.
Surprise! So, if you want to add a little bit of that, so I start off with that. A little bit you can, this is optional. And then a little bit of this, and then we'll put it in the oven for about, maybe 10 minutes or 7 to 10 minutes, just to get a little brown.
Just a little toasty.
Just a little toasty, and then it'll go with your spaghetti. Let's check the spaghetti.
Now, do you make extra spaghetti sometimes?
Yes.
And what do you do with that extra spaghetti?
So you could put it in a Tupperware, put it in the fridge, and you can have it for the next day for lunch.
Okay, so there's another trick. I've actually went to. Okay, guys. We. My muscles. So with spaghetti, I went to the frozen section, and they have cooked spaghetti in the frozen section, and you just go and you defrost it. So what I started doing is making a little extra, put it in Ziploc bags, and freeze it, and then when you pull it out, you just let it defrost, maybe run it under some hot water and bring it back to life, and then you save time. You already have the spaghetti ready to go.
Freeze it with the noodles or just the sauce?
You could do both separate, because if you do it together, you're gonna have some soggy spaghetti, and no one likes soggy spaghetti. I know. Do you like soggy spaghetti?
Heck no.
Okay, exactly. So you can freeze them separately, so then you kind of have an instant meal. I know people have done like containers with the sauce together in the freezer, but that just depends on how long you're planning on having it again. If you're gonna have it, maybe save it for maybe a week. I guess that varies, to families. But for me, I do spaghetti in a Ziploc bag separately, and then maybe you want to make a fresh sauce, so you already have your noodles ready to go. You just have to defrost them and heat them up. Okay, let's check this spaghetti. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and put,
Go to do
we're
your
almost
thing.
there. We're going to put the breads in the oven.
Yummy.
Okay, everyone is set it.
You know what the best part of the garlic bread is?
The
The
best
best
part.
part of the garlic bread is wiping
So
off
what,
all the
10
sauce.
10 minutes more?
Oh, yes. Yeah, about 10, and we can just check it. Yeah, I always like to have some sort of French bread, something to kind of go with the sauce. Like you're right, I agree. Spaghetti.
Wait a minute,
And
I
sometimes maybe you want to add some more to your, nice salad. Salad is the easiest thing to do, because another blank canvas. You just maybe you get a pre-made salad or a head of lettuce, and you just add your ingredients to it. That could be simple. You could do whatever you want. Blank canvas, Italian dressing, ranch is the favorite. That's a favorite at my house. We have to have ranch. It's a must. Every time they come into my house or for dinner, the grandkids, is the ranch, which at this point, they don't even ask because they know it's there. I always have to have it, so, and I'm a big fan of it too, so. Okay, let's check these noodles.
Now, Janaya, with your vegetables you throw in,
Yes.
do you throw those in immediately, or do you wait a little bit and kind of throw them in towards the end just to warm them up so they're still a little?
Well, I
crispy?
mean, no, I'll throw the tomatoes in with the sauce because you want them to be, you don't want them all thick.
So-
Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't want them all thick and just fresh, you
I
know?
put in zucchini before. I put it in
That's pretty
early,
good.
and it became just
Just mush, yeah,
So I'd
yeah.
rather put it in a little bit later, so
Yeah.
it warms up, warms all the way through.
Exactly.
Now, do you put your zucchini in just in the sauce, or do you do a little saute first?
I just put it in the sauce, but maybe. Oh,
No,
look
you
at
can
that
eat,
face.
no, but you can saute it. That's, I
Little
mean, like you with
saute.
the mushrooms and the tomato, you
A little
know?
saute to kind of enhance the flavors.
Onion,
of
there's
your
gotta be
sauce.
onion.
Garlic,
Yeah.
yeah.
Some fresh garlic and onion, yeah.
So, and I do usually
Yeah, my dad
do-
likes to
yeah.
make my spaghetti or my Spanish rice.
Yeah, Spanish rice has to have garlic or onion, one of the
Yeah,
two.
it's gotta,
I'll do one of those segments later on the Spanish rice. Oh, Spanish rice cook-off!
My dad likes me making, he's like, my oldest daughter is learning, but she'll still kind of make it like hard and some's like a little too soft. I'm like, she's
yeah.
learning, so you know, she'll get the hang of it, she'll get the hang of it.
And that's usually what I'm asked. I mean, I know a lot of different recipes, but for some reason, family, can you stop? They always ask me to bring the Spanish rice, and I always do, but it's usually, no matter what party we're doing, my Spanish rice is requested at everyone. So that makes me feel good, but I'm tired. I usually bring other things, but the Spanish rice is always one of the #1 requests. So we'll get to that one next
Now,
time.
is your guys' Spanish rice spicy, or is it just?
I just make it regular because my mom will eat it. So if my dad wants to have it spicy, he can add his own chili in it.
Just depends. Mine's not spicy. What's your main ingredient?
I don't know.
Rice?
Well,
Yeah, rice.
okay, the tomato, the like chicken bouillon, but the tomato one. I don't use tomato sauce or anything. I learned, anyways. We'll get to that segment next time. That's a whole nother recipe. But let me check our spaghetti.
Boiling away.
Yeah, boiling away.
Now, how do you know it's done? I heard this wives' tale that you're supposed to throw it
Throw it
against
at
the
the
wall,
wall.
see if it sticks.
I don't know.
I do all the cleaning at my house.
Right,
So I'm good.
I just bite it.
I know. I
eat
just check it to see. Some people like it, al dente. I don't know. Everyone has their own. So I just check it. They're fancy names. Let's see.
Yeah, you see, you just eat it. That's what I do. Just like, hold on.
Maybe another couple minutes. But what I'm gonna do is add a little more water because when it starts evaporating,
Doesn't give it enough room.
it doesn't get room and it starts becoming like thick and starchy. So, and it's always cold water.
Now,
You
are
don't-
you put a salt in the water with your pasta, or not salt in the water?
Honestly, I usually do, but today I forgot. But that's okay because we're gonna fancy it up a little bit. It'll be fine, no one will notice. I don't think anyone's gonna say, you're gonna put salt in this water. It's not gonna happen.
It's so tasty, no one will know.
Yeah, it's so tasty. Yeah, it's not, and it'd probably be better today because we're not gonna have Clinton's big toe in it.
That's
Usually his special ingredient. I know you guys are gonna miss it, but I'm gonna make it. That's usually what his claim to success is when he's cooking. So yeah, that's why he's not in here today. We gotta how to get him out of there.
No big toe.
No big toe.
Good to know. I'm gonna start asking everyone, is there a big toe in there? Nice.
You see a damn toe now floating out.
Boy, Boily, boily.
Almost
Gross.
So.
Alright.
Okay, let me get our strainer ready.
That one looks kind of
I don't, okay.
Water out.
I'm not really, this is a strainer, you could put it over top. I'm not a big fan. I don't like to do that. I'm afraid.
Wait, I think this one.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay, look.
I know, but-
We'll make it work somehow.
Yeah, we will.
Here, I'll
Yeah.
do the other. I can do it with the lid.
Oh, you can.
Oh, you can?
Oh.
Because, yeah, we ain't doing that. That looks kind of scary.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh,
I did! This is like actually. AP, guys, okay?
Make sure when grabbing a hot pot, you put these really cool gloves on. You can have a puppet show.
See, we even got him on the camera.
Yeah, we
now.
did.
See? It was all a trick. I can't handle this. I can't handle this strainer. I don't know what to do. And then Carl comes in and
Yeah,
saves the day.
we really did play the girl part today, huh?
Yeah. I can't handle the heat. I can't do this, but there he goes. Hard at work, you see?
Sometimes.
Look at that concentration.
Look at
Oh, is that really it? Okay, there we go. Really?
All right.
You
Did we
see?
get it?
We got it.
We got it.
Oh, Carl wants to take over. Somebody do
Oh,
next,
go for it, Carl.
You got
You got smell the aroma.
got you. He got you off you know. Okay, so. Thank you for letting me play. You're welcome. Okay, so.
God.
Okay, they're brownie. Look at the reds, they're brownie.
Toasty.
Toast. Ooh.
You can smell it. Smells good.
Smells good. Yeah, it does
Smell-o-vision.
smell good. Garlic, to me, always makes everything smell. I mean, you know what? And a little bit of toasty bread, French bread, anything. It always brings a good smell to your house, to the program. It's kind of a good, makes you feel good, you know?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's see how good of a job he did here. What?
What? Hey, that's not a
All right, I guess you know what, we can't complain because you know what, he did come and help out, so I
He
appreciate.
did.
Thank you. So what we're gonna do now is, I usually add a little. I mean, if you want to call this butter, but margarine, whatever you have. If you have butter, margarine, I usually add a little bit to it, just to kind of. Since we don't have some of the other ingredients, it fills out your pasta a little bit. So, a little bit of butter. Oh, Alana wants to take over. Hey, special guest! Okay.
Disappeared awfully quick.
She did,
That was,
huh?
yeah, that was like backwards. She walked back
She did.
quickly. Okay. So if we want to come on over,
Look with the butter,
butter,
margarine, and whatever.
yeah, whatever you have, just to kind of dress it up a little bit. So when you add your sauce, now when you're doing like your meat sauce, when you're doing your meat sauce, you could do the meat, add the sauce, heat it all up. You could actually. For me, if I just have the sauce, I don't save a pan, save some dishes. You don't have to do another dish and then more cleanup. I just add it straight to the pasta. You could even just keep it on low. Try to do it into like a one pan type of dinner or one pot. So
Less dish.
less dishes.
Right.
I'm so proud of you. Well, thank you. I have one fan out there. I have one fan. All
Hey,
right.
we're taking these suckers out.
Okay. Ooh. Those look
Nice.
good. Nice job. You guys
Yeah, now
smell
you can
that?
smell the aroma.
If you can't, I mean, I'm hoping you get the scent out there in the manual, but this smells.
I'm so proud of you
Good.
guys. It smells amazing.
Oh my goodness, she did not.
Okay,
I'm
so
proud of you guys except Carl.
Oh.
after all your hard work, that's the thanks you get. I know. So, you know what? Let me shake this a little bit. Now this is a lot of sauce, but that, like again, it varies. If you like a lot of sauce on your pasta, it's all up to you.
Well, and you
This
can-
is like the economy size.
That's a family size.
This
and
is
you're
a
making
family.
lot.
But you
Okay.
don't have to use that whole thing.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can save it.
You can save it, you know, expiration date, all that good stuff. So you can just add it, and then that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna put this on a little, just to kind of, I can't see. Eyes, can you see that for me?
This is a 4. What number you want to run?
Yeah, 4 is fine.
27, please.
27
Right?
and a half.
CF day.
So, we're gonna add a little sauce.
A little, that looks like a lot.
Actually, that's not even
Yeah,
half.
that's not. Yeah, not. He's all little. That was a lot. What are you
So
talking about?
judgmental.
I know, right?
What starts off as too much, it will suck it up a little bit.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
The level will go down.
And that actually is a good point, Gary. The next day when you're eating it, have you ever had somewhere it's
Dry.
dry and you're like, okay, I need to help these people whoever made the spaghetti. But I love day old spaghetti. It tastes better, but you have to have
can add
extra
Yeah.
sauce the day when you're making it. Not the next day. It doesn't have the same flavor. So when you're cooking, make it a little more saucy. So the next day that pasta just sucks it all up.
Saucy, I like to.
Making it, yeah.
It's her middle name.
That's what I'm saying, saucy. Okay, add a little more. And as you can see, I didn't have to heat up the sauce separately. It already has its steam, and just keep it on low. There's no reason to rush it. I just wanted it to warm up.
Low and slow.
Yep.
Low and slow.
Hey,
Now-
Mona. Yeah, well, when my grandmother made the sauce, we put it, we made it home, we make it homemade, we put them in jars. We put 'em in the
Oh,
freezer.
Right on.
okay, yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people know how to do that process.
Yeah,
I never
yeah, that's
really
the-
learned.
Yeah, that's the old way of how they do it.
So, if, as you can see, this sauce is a little plain looking. Okay, it's plain.
Not very exciting
Not very
sauce.
exciting. So, that's where and you see we use it
I
for
see it's coming.
our French bread. And, made it look a little bit, or it would just look like plain, you know, toasty bread. But we add a little Italian seasoning, and then you can add a little bit of these ingredients.
Garnish it up a bit.
Garnish it. Yeah, garnish it.
So
Fancy.
Whatever.
Wait, we're taking away my ingredients. I'm not
Oh,
ready.
we're using it.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna add a little
thought you were
bit,
done.
just
Just
to,
to spice it
yeah,
up a little bit. Oh,
cook it
nice
up a
punch.
okay, a little bit.
Punch.
And you just do it a little bit at a time. You can just taste it. I kind of been cooking for a very long time, so I just
Just
do that. I do
just
that.
eyeball
Yeah,
it.
I eyeball it. That's my measuring system.
How long exactly have you been cooking? Just kidding.
A long time.
10 minutes.
Tim, I just learned like literally like when the show started.
Right?
And they put me in front of a stove and told me get to it. So you know what? I got to
You
it.
said it a little bit nicer than that.
Okay.
Hurry up!
Hurry up!
Right. Hey, Mona, you got the light today, right? She's like, yeah,
In the kitchen
okay,
cooking.
I guess.
Oh man, how do you know I know how to cook?
We're about to find out.
Mona, because you burn the place down, there you go.
Oh, heck no, you didn't.
Orange shirt, right?
That's why I don't cook
Okay,
it.
so
Somehow Carl was trying to do it.
Got all the fancy seasonings.
okay. Mix it up a little bit.
Who's hungry?
Can you taste it? No,
Alright.
taste it, man.
Just one? Who's hungry over here?
Not me.
Fine, I'll be the date.
Right here, who's hungry?
Got my foot right here.
Got it.
Viva!
What's this for?
Okay,
Las Vegas Athletic.
yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to.
She's chopping it up a bit. She's gonna be our. Now, if we need some more salt, like I said, you can add that.
She doing a taste? She's doing a test?
Oh,
Hold
on
on.
camera, yeah.
I
Oh, is that funny?
Mm-hmm, good.
Good.
Yep,
So
there you go.
there you guys have it. A quick little pasta, whatever bread you have in the freezer, you know, the fridge, wherever you keep your bread in the pantry. Just dress it up a bit. Make a quick lunch, dinner. That's it. Thanks for joining us, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.